A little injection. However, no, you're still going to stabilize. Let's bring you down here to Guatemala.
Restore peace to this nation.
That's still G's finally coming down. All right. Mm. I don't remember putting mission control down there. We're just... So we're good there. All right. What about down here? Y'all good? No, you're not good. So we got to keep becoming friends here.
Protecting our interests.
Good. I want to see. Right there, India.
We've moved the needle.
Panama's almost up to 50%. Mala coming down.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, so from us two on enthrall missions against our control points. Well, maybe later.
Target destroyed.
Nice. At least it'll keep you in a job going over there and flamethrowing that. Yeah, we're gonna go over here though.
Eyes up. Your orders.
At your service.
That's fine. You're looking good-ish.
Restoring order.
I'm here.
And an enemy council for interrogation success will also disrupt any missions they have.
We'll see what they're up to.
So you don't... Canada doesn't have nukes. But then again, I don't have that research finished yet, do I? Yeah. United States of America gains a claim on the following regions. The effects from projects like claims will be available to all factions. All factions will be able to research all projects. So the question is, so we did that. How do we get them to lay claim? I don't want to waste a... Alright, so what are we... Mining outpost, that... Sounds reasonable. Guess that's gonna be something I have to look up. Investigate. We need more.
It is tempting to think of our expansion into the stars as simply the continued evolution of human knowledge. Yet the truth is that it will spawn new fields of science, entirely new schools of thought. It is not a mere step forward. It is to pull the rug from under everything we thought we knew. Director Khalid Al-Ashqar, Master's Thesis.
Initiating surveillance. We've got some intel on our target.
Well, we'll just let you keep doing what you're doing. There's steamers. Long-range cargo transports, yeah. Reduce that. And the launch windows. Alright. So we'll upgrade the mining. So let's... Well... I want to get some armor.
In each of us, embers glow. Through meditation,
Ooh, reusable rocket, interplanetary chemical rockets. That'll be nice.
sparks will blossom into the roaring flames they were meant to be.
Like those high thrust probes.
We're weighing their hearts and minds.
Things are cooling off.
Guatemala coming down.
Come to our side.
US still having issues. I'd like to know about that. Russia has made peace with Ireland. I know you're supposed to get like a bonus and stuff for like rivalries and war, so I have heard that some people will declare a rivalry, go to war, and then never touch the place. Simply for the bonus.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light.
Choose a card, now blow on it. Perfect. Then tap my hand 3 times. Wonderful. And just like that, the card floats away. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe I need to go to the rest of these and
On my way to the capital.
set some policy.
Standing by for orders.
Population loss and gross domestic product damage from a nuclear start reduced by 20%. That seems kind of nice.
Person of interest surveilled.
All right.
The people will come to our side.
There's this Panama's up to 54%.
Things are stabilizing. Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Policy direction complete.
All right. That's not how that works. All right, Russia is now going to go to war with Guinea. No. Very angry over there. Abductions over in Turkey. Were you up and running?
Okay, how about you guys? Hold to that 18 foot, we're gonna make it a thing. Right.
All right.
Okay, I'll flag and I'm going around the horn. Make your go-no-goes based on the data you had for an LOS. Let's see, we got it back. Give you another few seconds. We're going, fine. Okay, retro, go.
Energy.
Go. Control, go. Telcom, go. GNC, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Captain.
Let's see.
Get that Telcom, ED bats, go. Roger, flag. Go to continue power descent. You're a go to continue power descent. We got data back. Radar flight looks good. Raj. 2,000 feet. Raj, 2,000 foot Delta H. Got good lock on. May no one accepts it, guys. Roger. Altitude lights out.
Attack categories from HAB modules are subject to diminishing returns. Once above 50. Yeah. Advanced mission control.
Looks like it's converged. 1202 alarm.
Maybe at least get a Xeno?
Right, retro. Go retro. Throttle down. 6+25. Give us a regional. We're going that flight. We're going that line.
See, how much power is that?
We'll be go. Raj. Take it into Delta H now. Raj. Did you get the throttle down, Capcom? Raj. Throttle down. 6+25. Throttle down. Flight Fido converging on Delta H. Raj. 6+25. Control, we have velocity.
Or do I want to make a jack of all trades? So that way if they blow up one thing, it's not gonna...
Okay, we'll monitor his Delta H flight. Roger. I think that's what's getting it. Okay. We'll monitor your Delta and his alarms. Roger.
Not that you. Let Let me just see. I'm not going to change project.
Should be throttling down pretty shortly.
Um,
They're looking good. Things look real close. You want him to stay out of 68? Negative flight. I just will monitor them on. Okay. Flight control. Go. Flight guys. Go, guys. The now 68 now. Well, may be the problem here, and we can monitor Delta H. Roger. Flight Fido looks real good. Roger. Fido good. In 7 minutes, you're looking great to us, Eagle. Telcom, how you looking? Look good, Bud. Roger. So we may tend to lose as we gradually take over. Let me try auto again now. Gotta try the stirrup again, done. Copy, Bud. Okay, looks like it's home. Roger, we got good data.
but how much did you call?
That's the birdie flight. It's holding in there pretty good. Roger.
10, you're right.
7.5 minutes. Flight guys, this landing radar is fixed. The velocity's beautiful. Roger. Flight control, descent 2, fuel. Descent 2, fuel crit. Descent 2, fuel only. No critical. You didn't want to say critical. Roger. Descent 2, fuel. Eagle Houston, descent 2, fuel. Monitor, over.
No, you're good. Come back over here and find out who that is. Because usually if they get found out, they like to leave.
Reporting in.
Oh, yeah.
Investigating alien site.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
Technically, he is more of a supervillain, but he's still my favorite. He's a survivor. He's uncompromising, and he does whatever he must to achieve what he believes in. Cool helmet, too. Colonel Hans Castillo, text message to his nephew.
More revenue from sales of space resources on Earth.
Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dim tide is loosed. Yeah. We really don't need Yeats' defeatism right now.
Space medicine. I'm going to need to take control of one of those sooner or later.
Surveillance complete.
Research development teams were not able to undertake the end of America. No.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Got them all. All right.
Order is returning.
Which independence? Okay.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
I just feel like this should be higher than what it is. Alright, so we've got composite armor. Get some space tugs rolling. To bring that down. Ooh. Never mind. All right, so I think we'll move her on.
We found something.
That's lovely. Have module complete. Let's go to Automo base. Oh, jeez. Oh, Skunk Works goes out here. You take 30 power? So that's 10, 20. $35 days. How long? 95 days? Yeah. There we go. Because all the solar panels will be up and working before that's done. Is any of this in my area? No. I know I need to get rid of those, but I also need to get a lot of stuff.
Ready for my mission.
This is fine. Mexico's starting to go back up. Got Guatemala coming down. All right.
What's the op?
Your same op, different location.
I will tell our story.
You're gonna work your way up.
I'm here.
I'm tempted to see what happens if I automate her missions.
Surveilling target area.
Now let's see what's going on over here. Used to be a party and no one told me about it.
Restoring order.
Look what you little admin.
On Overwatch.
Whatever there is gone now. Search campus.
What we're doing is dangerous. People are going to get sick or hurt. It would be madness to pretend otherwise. The best thing we can do is ensure our failsafes are simple enough that even the least skilled among us can implement them under the worst of circumstances. Director Khalid Al...
India.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Costa Rica, we're up to 22%. I saw something flash down there. What was...
Violence is abating.
I guess they launched something else.
We've moved the needle.
Calgary, Canada's got some duck. Abductions going on. We'll deal with that in a second. Maybe we can find something interesting. End of China. We finally got stuff going up. Once we can get the Mars up and running.
At your service. We'll see what we can find.
Alright, so I think that gets everybody there. Hero 1. You're coming down pretty hard. Wait, you can go higher up? You're going up. You're following pretty quick. Well, yeah. All right. Let's check on these. How are you doing? Full democracy, welfare's dropping, knowledge is shooting up. You've almost got a space program founded. Maybe that's what I should do real quick. Let them found a military. Well, once they get space. You're coming up kinda in, but you're coming up. Maybe I should purge this. Just to... I guess I could just take it. Authoritarian. Oof. No. I got enough issues as it is. Space tugs, yay. All right. Maybe. Actually, I'm thinking orbital core. Orbital core, then we'll get the ship stuff. So it can be upgrading while we research.
The people will come to our side.
Costa Rica, 35%.
Stabilizing.
Alright. Mala coming down.
Things are cooling off. Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Okay.
Recon complete.
Alright, so we need to protect Mexico.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay.